Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Meditation Show. This is where I pull one card and we talk about it for a couple minutes before you go out on your day. Okay, so what we have here today is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the Pope of the Tarot deck, and he is all about our structures, physical and non-physical structures. So, an example of a physical structure can be church, your house, your home, the bank, college, universities. Okay, and an example of non physical structures can be religion, marriage, tradition, all our traditional values. Okay, so as this card comes up, it makes me think about obviously COVID-19 and we're all home and how our structures have all shifted once we got up and we had this very structured life of getting in the car, going to work, and now we're mainly not doing that, or many of us are going back. But anyway, we saw a brief blip in our lives where our structure was, unstable for a while. And it kind of gives us a little fear because we're so used to something being there for us. And then all of a sudden, our structures kind of, collapse for a little. So with the Hierophant, it just asks you to look at all the structures in your life, meaning your work structure, your relationships, your marriage, how you do things, how you traditionally do things. Even if you're waking up in the morning and exercising and eating toast and then going to work, maybe you want to look at that and say, you know what, I'm doing this wrong, or I would like to do this differently. So this card asks you to take a look at your own life and what paths are you going down that work for you? Or are there some ways that you structure your life that you really don't agree with anymore, that you're just doing it just because it's traditional, that you're used to it? Okay, because the Hierophant, he comes here when we need to listen to ourselves, our inner Buddha. Remember, this is also a card of religion, so it's what we believe in. And usually, what we believe in is how we structure our lives. So when this card appears, must ask the querent, what are you doing that maybe you no longer believe in? What are you listening to that inner Buddha per se and pursuing a path of life that you really believe in? That's not just a structure there that you just willy-nilly and blindly set about. So here are at the bottom of this card, there are a set of keys. I don't know if you could see that. So I like to tell the people I read for when this card comes up that if a structure or a tradition or a value or a belief no longer works for you, it doesn't mean that there's absolutely a black void on the other side of the door. That means here you are given the keys always to open a new door for a new belief system, new values, a new job, a new love, whatever it might be for you. Because when we get so hardened inside one tradition, one structure, that structure can easily fall, as we've witnessed with COVID. There is no structure in our lives that um, are permanent. New things come in and we're vulnerable to them and we don't like the feeling because we're not used to it. But next thing you know, we are rolling with that new structure as well. So with this Hierophant card, look at your own belief systems, values, traditions, where you're living, who you're living with, and just give it a look. Are you following in the steps of something that you no longer believe in? Or can you be enriched by maybe going off course against the status quo of your, what you've normally been following, and set out and free yourself with this new set of keys? Okay, thank you for joining me. That was your daily meditation for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me the thumbs up and subscribe and comment below. Thank you so much.